my name is Susan, and thank you so much for coming here to listen to my presentation. Today, I would like to convince you guys why the program called Safe Ride is the most effective and why the people of Garden City, Kansas need this program. So, as I'm out having a social night with my friends, some of the phrases I've heard was, "Oh, I've only had one beer to drink. I'm okay to drive." Or, "I didn't bring enough money to get a cab, so I'll just drive home. It'll be okay. I'm still alive. I'm still here." Today, I'm not here to preach to you guys that drinking alcohol is frowned upon, but more specifically, I want to convince you guys that there's other options out there other than driving home under the influence of alcohol. So for my capstone project, before I could get my bachelor's degree, I have to create a program that reduces alcohol-related accidents, citations, or DUIs. So I developed a framework in hoping to implement Safe Ride for this community. So, but before we get to that, I want to define the meaning of being drunk. Like, what does it mean to be drunk? So, raise your hand if you have drank alcohol in the past and rely on that one friend to take you home, but you knew that that friend also was drinking, but just not as much as you. You guys ever done that? Yeah, it's kind of scary, right? So, when should we stop drinking alcohol? How do we measure our blood alcohol content level? Well, according to Kansas Drunk Driving Penalties, and that article was created in 2016, that article stated that gender and body weight affects our blood alcohol content level. Now, every law is different, but in Kansas, if you are under the age of 21, if you are under the age of 18, your blood alcohol content level cannot be over 0.02%. If you are over the age of 21, your blood alcohol content level cannot be over 0.02%. But how do we measure that? So, according to another article called "How Much Alcohol Does It Take for You to Reach 0.08%?" And that article was also created in 2016. In that article, it stated that one 12-ounce beer, one 5-ounce glass of wine, and 1.5 distilled shot is equal to one standard drink. So if you have had any of those amount of alcohol during your night, you're considered drunk. You're legally drunk and can cause danger in another person's life as well as yours. So now that we understand the meaning of being drunk, let me explain to you guys why Safe Ride is the most effective program out there. During my study, I chose 4 different types of programs to evaluate on. And those programs are called Uber, Tipsy Taxi, Designated Driver, as well as Safe Ride. Now, according to the Philadelphia Temple University's data, they studied from 2009 to 2014 that cities that have Uber, their alcohol percentage related accident dropped 5.6%. And that was according to Uber actually reduces drunk driving deaths article in 2015. As we go down here, as we go up here, designated driving program was established in Wichita. They started in Wichita. And the city, this Wichita city who have this program shows a 14% decrease in drunk driving fatalities. And then down here, Tipsy Taxi was started in Aspen, Colorado, and it shows that there was a 15% decrease in alcohol-related car crashes after Tipsy Taxi was established. That was according to Aspen, Colorado Tipsy Taxi Service article in 2000. Now, according to Minnesota Safe Ride report, after a year of analyzing the town that implemented this program, Safe Ride, it shows that there was a 17% decrease in alcohol-related accidents. That was studied in 2014. Now that we have discussed the statistics of how effective these programs are, as you can see, Safe Ride shows the most effective through the percentages. Now, another study that I did was to determine how people would use the program. Population is not a factor. And I chose Hays, Kansas and Cross Lake, Minnesota. These two cities have a population size smaller than Garden City, Kansas. And according to Suburban Stats, Hays, Kansas has a population of roughly 20,000, and Garden City is 10,000 higher than that. So in the year of 2015, Hays, Kansas shows that there was a 13,000 people who participated in this program. That was according to Robert Duffy, who implemented this program for Hays, Kansas. And in Cross Lake, Minnesota, in the year of 2010, roughly 20,000 people participated in this program, and they have a population of under 19,000 as well. And this is according to Minnesota Safe Ride Program report that was implemented in 2014. So this just shows that population is not a factor. If it's cost effective, if it has ease of accessible, which means that if the bus system is outside of the designated destination, then people will use it. The program just needs to be out there so people can know. So based on the examination and the analysis of how Safe Ride is effective and why the people in Garden City, Kansas need it, it just shows that there's other options out there than driving home drunk. Despite the fact that this community does not have a program yet, we need to be conscious of our decisions. Every actions that we make, there's a consequence behind it. So my advice to you guys is to plan your night ahead by calling a friend to drive you home, by planning for having extra money so you can either take a cab home or buy extra food to decrease your blood alcohol content level. I hope that my presentation shows a good effect, and hopefully you guys will make a wise decision when you guys proceed to take that route. And now we will introduce our audience.
I'm Bridget Clark, friend.
Giselle Ron, friend.
Lauren Miller, friend of Susan.
Mark and a high school student.
Megan Robbins, friend of Susan's.
Thank you.